Welcome, horrible people, to the Horrible Opinions Podcast. As always, I'm your great white savior hunter from Finland, but I really don't sound like it. Nokia host Kenny.
I'm Detective Daniel, and I'm falling down.
Have either of you ever heard of the Bake cult?
Is that how you pronounce that? Because I wrote it down.
Cut! Do it again! This time, more emotion, act more surprised, ready, go!
What?
Welcome, horrible. That's a great scene. That's a great scene, and I'll go ahead and say it now, a perfect movie that we're talking about. Perfect movie. Wouldn't change a thing. This is cinema. This is top 3 movies. It is phenomenal. It's the best Korean movie, maybe, ever
made. Got the Oscar. A lot of people think Parasite got the Oscar, but no, it was this one.
It's the best creature feature ever. It's somehow like, what do they call it when the thing that's imitating the other things ends up better than all the other things it's imitating? Because that's this.
They call it the Chawz effect.
The Chawz effect. They named the effect after Chawz because we're watching Chawz, and it's amazing.
And everyone liked it.
Everyone liked it.
A lot.
Everyone laughed. I'll tell you that much.
This might have been, you know what? This might have been another one where you have to watch it with people.
You think?
Could
this
be.
Is like.
Did you know there were some alternative titles to?
I don't think I want to hear them from you. You're making faces.
Yeah, you're doing faces and stuff. It's just not good.
No. So the movie's named Chawz.
Your travels have soured you.
Because what we find out, it's a giant boar, right? You with me so far? Good. Okay. So they were gonna call it the Boar, and then in parentheses, ING movie.
Why would they have called it that? That would make no sense. You don't lie to your audience with your title.
They were trying to do some truth in advertising. It was a new South Korean law. So I'm gonna take 2 examples and then make a generalization. Why do all South Korean movies have to be at least 2 hours?
Well, that is a problem, I would say. That is a problem.
Especially when they feel like it, which with this one felt like a good 20 minutes.
Could be.
I think I'm with Ryan on the runtime.
30 minutes of this, get it out of this movie.
It's all necessary. What would you cut though?
Mom.
Couldn't.
Cut out
No,
mom.
No,
what?
you
Cut
can't
out
cut
mom.
the mom.
She does.
Absolutely not.
She does.
She dances.
And that
and
progresses
she
the
drives
story. How?
And she drives the truck. It doesn't need to. It's funny.
She throws the shoe. He gives it back. She's like, I didn't ask for a shoe.
No, you don't need her. You don't need.
She wanders up into the mountains.
You don't need the Finland hunters coming over.
You don't need her wandering up in the mountain.
You don't need the Finnish hunters coming over, but also they take up no time.
In the dub, are they Finnish?
I watched it.
They're still supposedly from Finland,
but they speak English still talk and with American.
Very American.
God, that takes me out of every. It happened in It's a Wonderful Life when you're just listening to Italian the whole time, and then the American in the I say tractor. That ain't right. The tank. He rolls up.
Enough with the tractors.
I got tractor on my brain. You need to combine the police station people with the hunter party and have them go up into the mountains. You don't. I have other notes, but yeah.
Listen, Ryan.
I have ways to cut 30 minutes out of this movie.
You don't take those cops anywhere. You can't.
Orphan Boy, Forest Witch, cut them.
Oh, absolutely not. What are you talking about? That is vital.
Cut them out.
Did you watch the after credits scene?
Unnecessary and
completely
dark.
Necessary. Especially when I tell you about the deleted scenes.
Oh, you mean we could have had a 3-hour long movie of...
You would be so lucky.
She's the one that feeds the boars, Ryan.
I don't... And that really mattered.
I'm sorry. Did Betty White not matter in Lake Placid?
Oh, yeah, Ryan. Think about that. Yeah, think about that.
Did you think about that?
Oh,
you dumb bitch. Welcome back, you dumb bitch.
Hey, what's the synopsis?
Who
That's
cares?
what I was trying to ask, but Ryan's over here being a dumb bitch.
Ryan's over here acting like a district prosecutor.
I'm not drunk, You're drunk.
Man, where's your license?
What's a license?
Well, driving drunk and without a license.
Is that the synopsis? Driving drunk? A lot of driving drunk in South Korea.
You fool.
There is in this movie. The synopsis, okay, so those two, here's the synopsis. After that tragic chemical spill in Zombievers, those 2 truck drivers had to move to a different country, and unfortunately, they hit another girl.
Is that
Do you see that girl?
Yeah, I see her.
I don't think you do.
Synopsis: There's Big Pig.
Womp womp womp.
And with this a sprinkle still of Japan bad.
Oh, thank you, Kenny.
Is there?
There's just a dash of Japan bad.
There's a dash of good old racism. Where did the giant boar come from, Dave? My note is, look, as much problems as we have with H.P. Lovecraft, he wasn't the only one who came up with this idea of breeding a domestic with a foreigner is going to lead to monsters.
A mutant monster creature.
Oh, yeah. Was it that they said that there was like a Japanese pig that raped a poor Korean pig? Is that what they said?
No, they did it on purpose.
They did it on purpose?
Japanese army brought their foreign pigs over and tried to breed them with the domestic pigs, and all you got was mutated DNA.
Yeah.
So that's how that works.
That's how that works.
Do you know?
I'm
not a pig expert. I am a synopsis expert.
I'm sorry, did you finish yours?
I didn't even start. I did a joke.
What's the synopsis of this movie?
It's like The Wailing, but with a giant pig.
Wrong.
Do you sometimes get the characters from these movies mixed up?
It's the same police station. Am I wrong?
It is the same police station.
You're not wrong. Yeah.
Like no, not like all South Korean rural.
No,
police
it's the same set.
It's the exact. Thank you.
It has to be.
Right? Has to be. I'm doing no research, but it has to be.
Unless they do have like a prefab police station for all these
all of
villages.
them come with a couch. All of them come with windows and doors. I mean, that's pretty standard, I guess.
Yeah.
It's going to be one of those episodes.
Because you've already pissed us off.
Daniel, at some point, as I'm watching this, I'm going, this is reminding me of Relic of Cthulhu.
How?
What the fuck?
Yeah. Where I don't get it.
Okay, Ryan, cops falling down hills, you enjoy that?
I enjoyed that.
It's so good.
Then you like art, dude.
Then you like art. I've got a note in here that comes up probably about 20 times, and it's LOL. Nobody falls like the Koreans. About 20 times. I read
First fall is at 2 minutes.
And it doesn't stop falling for another 3 minutes.
So many falls. So many. I did not know. Kenny, I did not know. Like, you watch videos of people doing those cheese wheel chases down a hill, and I didn't know the prize was just going to be a head in a grave. I was very surprised.
Yeah. It's great. That he pissed on. So it's all pissy. Look, first off, we open this movie with like old-timey news footage and stuff, just setting the tone, because man started this war, okay? Like, Japan's got Godzilla, Korea's got Chawz.
Korea's got giant pigs. There's two of them. Yeah. I've seen 2 giant pig Korean movies.
There's definitely 2 in the... Yeah. Oh, 2 separate giant pig Korean movies. Yeah, but is that one really a monster, though?
No, she's not a monster.
She's friendly,
She's friend.
Yeah, she's friend. But I'd argue that good dad pig here is friend, too.
Friend to who?
Friend to whom? Whom's?
Well, he's taking care of his babies. The big dad, good dad pig didn't kill all the other things to eat in the forest. The poachers did. What else was good dad pig supposed to do? Baby's got to eat.
Kenny, Daniel, this montage of hunters killing things. What is this meant to do?
To set the tone. Man started this war.
It's not really the tone.
The tone. Oh yeah, if you're setting a tone, the tone then is pretty much hunters bad.
Poachers bad.
It's because they over poached or over hunted that the pigs don't have enough food that they now have to eat people.
Yeah, but they threw in a picture of people poaching a tiger, even though
I don't know. Poach everything.
There's no tiger in South Korea.
Oh, you'd be wrong about that, Ryan. There's even a movie about the guy hunting the last tiger in South Korea.
Oh, they found it then because here's a picture of him killing it. Is this just to make me hate hunters? This is what I thought. Okay, this intro, it's going to make me hate hunters so that I don't care when hunters are the ones getting eaten. But that's not what happened.
I think it was just to give you something to look at while they showed some credits.
Well, they had to film some quick scenes.
Put that finger down.
No, man, look.
I've had it up to my neck in dirt.
Yeah, okay, look. First off.
Talk to me.
Nobody falls down like the Koreans, man. Okay? This guy, he walks to the edge of this hill here. this hunter man, and he starts taking a piss, which we got dick hands all throughout this movie, but it's okay. And he fucking stumbles, rolls down the hill through his piss. I assume through his piss, ends up at an open grave with his, like, oh God, and then he finds a finger, there's a ring on it, and this guy does the right thing, and he takes it. It's a free ring.
No.
That might have, like, good stats.
This is not the right thing. Daniel, you're with me on this, right? Golem. This is what should have happened. Instead of taking your references from Jurassic Park, Chawz, Predator,
The Wailing,
Ghost in the Darkness.
They referenced The Wailing and it hadn't happened yet.
They should have just
almost.
They should have just
Aliens.
Yes.
Almost.
They should have just gone with The Ring.
I mean,
like
if a
Ringu
big pig
or Lord
came
of the
out
Ring?
of a TV every time you ate bacon. Oh, Lord of the Ring. Never mind. I thought you eat the cursed bacon and Pig Dad comes from TV.
You know what? If it's 90 minutes, already better than this movie.
Nothing's better than this movie. You're already wrong. You're going to be wrong for a couple hours, so buckle in.
At least 2.
You come back, and you're just wrong. We get Predator vision, okay? Predator comes out, gets his ass. All right, gone. Chomped up, dragged off screen. We don't see the pig yet. And then we cut to...
Well, that one wasn't a pig. That was the Predator. Korean Predator.
Oh, Korean Predator. You got to watch out for them Korean Predators. And we cut to... It's daylight now. We got a good crouch and stare. And then now we're really going to see what kind of professionals we're working with. Camera starts moving up the hill. We got a cop puking his fucking guts out. Because these are great cops. As always.
This
these
hill
are fantastic
doesn't
cops.
even look that steep.
There's no roots or anything. I don't know. The captain shows up. He falls. That's hilarious because all the way down to the grave, he always
He did that shit too. You can see his face.
I watched the blooper reels and the deleted scenes and the making of almost all the falls were real and some of them were accidents.
That'd be great if they were all accidents. Turns out not one fall was supposed to happen in this movie.
Yeah, not a single one. They said there's 100. 100. They're finding evidence and stuff like good cops do, major basketball league hat. That's weird. Your dad must really liked hats and buried him with it. That's not his hat. They don't know yet. The captain's like telling him like, everyone's always disrespecting our village station. And it's like, I don't know why. As everyone's puking and falling down hills and it's just, we got one dead body here and they are just in shambles. It's shambles. Okay, this is introducing our small town police squad. Essentially, all this scene is doing.
I'm going to say something,
and it's fantastic.
Now, tell me if it doesn't make this movie better, because
it doesn't.
This is kind of like the inciting incident where a guy we don't know just gets dragged off into the wavy grass. Okay,
by a raptor,
right? Jurassic World. Cut that. That's not what we're going to do.
Cut that.
The inciting incident is going to be the girl coming home from drunk grandpa's house, and they're going to find her body in this way. And then we can cut some of the time out of this movie and just move it along.
Do they still get to fall down the hill?
Daniel, I'm going to throw in I Saw the Devil. Her head gets kicked into a pond, and then they have to splash around like ducks to go.
Well, it's not kicked. They drop it. They accidentally dropped it. It dumps it out of the thing.
They got a net, and they bring the net out, and then grandpa sees it there, and he's like, what? She knew how to swim better than that. And then a crab comes out of her mouth, and they all scream, "Oh, watch out for your nuts!"
Yeah, that is. Don't bite my nuts on this one, Ryan.
They already cut out a pond scene.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's a better pond scene. Let me break down this other pond scene for you.
Good. Would it have added 20 more minutes to this movie?
A few.
Okay.
A few 20 minutes.
A few 20 minutes.
Our main cop man who we're about to go to Seoul and meet was it Officer Kim? I think is his name.
I just call him main cop.
Main cop.
Young cop.
He's getting frustrated with his fellow cops. This is after the chief is in the hospital, so he's kind of there in charge. And Officer Park, big brave Officer Park, mouths something off after main cop's mom goes missing. And so he comes across the desk, and the other two cops have to pull him back, much like when the chief wants to beat him with a stick all the time.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, fine. I gotta go look for my mom. You guys, in your underwear, in the water until I get back.
What?
Yeah, so when he goes off to look for his mom, the other three cops two of them are standing out in the lake behind the police station in their underwear, freezing their ass off. Park is standing on the shore in his underwear, smoking a cigarette, talking all tough like he does when nobody else is around. It's like, yeah, you guys are idiots. I'm older than him, okay? I ain't gonna be out there waiting in the water. That ain't happening. No, this is dumb. If my dad was still in the, like, their version of CIA, this would never be happening. Oh, I think you should get in, though, sir. Nah, fuck that. And then main cop shows back up on the top of the hill, and he hears it, and he panics, and he does a cannonball into the pond. He starts running out there, and then main cop's like, I seen that, you son of a bitch! Starts running down there to,
Yeah, I understand why this was cut.
It's so random, because, but hey,
we
got dudes in
and
their
then you know
underwear.
what it turns out, Ryan? Turns out in the pond lake, hippo. They got big hippos, too.
Oh,
and they ate their balls, chomped their nuts.
I'd believe
And you know
that.
what they said as it was happening?
Don't
chomp my nuts.
Don't chomp my nuts, baby hippo.
Yeah, don't do it. All right, now we cut the soul. We got our main cop, man. Got all these drunk people lined up. He's handing out tickets left and right. They said he hands out too many tickets. It might be right. Fucking got the prosecutor trying to pull the prosecutor card. Why doesn't he even have his license on him? It's okay, so he's drunk, sure.
You've never
pulled
that where you get pulled over drunk driving and then you say, actually, good job, but I'm actually prosecutor county over, so I'm gonna
go back over there.
I'm gonna go back over there. That's where I was going.
I would show you, but I don't have my license.
I don't have it. This is
that's men's. Drunk driving's real bad, huh?
They do their DWI checkpoints a little differently than how we do. Like,
it's effective.
Oh, like how many they got?
Everyone that had pulled over was drunk.
This is true. Or maybe we're only seeing the ones they kept. And the ones they kept, they're letting them exit the vehicle. They're letting them swing at them, scream at them.
But the look on
saying, I don't like how you look at me.
Before he attacks, it's like.
So Kenny's staring at me, and he's got wrinkled forehead, big old eyeballs.
Face. The faces in this fucking movie.
The faces in this fucking movie.
Who am I, Dale?
Every old Korean character in this movie.
I can't tell if you're the village chief.
You're the village chief. Or the police chief. Or
I'm pretty sure the village chief is the same in the Wailing.
The higher your station, the more you're overbite.
It's the same guy, right?
It might as well be the same guy. And you know what? I don't care if it sounds racist to say it.
In my head, it was. I don't know. Okay. Main cop, he's there. All right, he gave out all those tickets. He gets attacked. These are also good cops. He finds out he's going to be headed to the village because he put down as his second choice for police station as anywhere. And they took him up on it, and it was a joke. And now he just found out within a week that he's moving to some shitty little village. Got to pack up pregnant. I almost had pregnant mom. Pregnant wife.
Different movie.
Feeble mom.
Where is the wife when he's driving there with the mom?
She was already at the house. I think she got
she's probably in the back of
movers.
the truck. They put her with the furniture.
What's with the?
Also, this is the most pregnant any person has ever been.
Yeah, she about to pop.
However, she has no pregnant fat on her face.
That could happen.
It could happen.
Took me out of the movie.
Yeah, so he eats some food with his buddy. Bites into a pig tooth. That's good luck. Gonna have a lot of good luck. That doesn't sound like good luck.
It's also a pre. What do you call that? A premonition.
A premonition.
Yeah. The director said he used it as a vehicle for his movie to let him know what would come. Because that actually happened.
I'm glad because that let me know what was
coming
mean? Too. I don't know what that means either. That pigs, sounds like bullshit.
They're coming.
That they were going to eat pigs? Well,
that there were going to be pigs.
And the tooth was going to hurt him. The pig is going to hurt him.
The name of the movie didn't tell me.
Here's the thing. So this is what they should have done. There's a pig tooth. Sure. It falls down his chair. He sits down, pig tooth in the ass.
You're right, Ryan.
They do get his ass a lot, though.
They get it once.
They tear his ass apart twice.
Okay, twice. See, if they do it 3 times, then
you can count 3 times.
You
can say 3 times if you want to include the gunpowder.
Oh, I was including the gunpowder. I was going pig tusk or tooth up the butt, not the butt, but the cheek, and then the purifying ritual. And
then sliding down the big shaft.
That might have been when I went to do the dishes. I don't know what sliding down the big shaft.
In the climax, in the like warehouse type thing.
No, that got his crotch.
No, that dug into his ass again.
No, I think that hit his balls.
No, his balls were fucking, when you're going down like that, something that big, you're firmly pressed against it, so your balls start to slide up. His balls were up towards his tummy.
In the safety position.
Yeah. Okay, so we cut back to the village, and the village chief, who's got to be the best actor in the world. I'm not sure. He might be though. They're sitting there talking to, I'm guessing, our businessman, and they kind of combined to become the mayor of Chawz.
Yeah.
They work together because the chief he's going along. He wants some money. This other guy is like telling him like, fuck everything. I'm getting the money. All right, they're eating this fish. Looks fresh. I plop it in the soup.
I thought it was an eel.
It's still alive. Eel, fish, whatever. It's good for the libido.
Now, when I watched, I did not know who these people were.
I did.
I haven't personally met any.
I knew him.
No, but I mean, like in this movie, did they establish like, oh, this is the mayor? This is business.
No, but you get that from their conversation.
No, I was just. I was kind of laughing because the eel would slide around and hit like greasy soup at their face
because they're talking about the plans of busing the rich people over to do the farming for them because it's a fun activity. But then they pay for it.
Them.
And I'm like, who are you? Why do I care? Where are we?
They're geniuses because you tell them. You tell these dumb city folk it's organic. And they'll pay 3 times as much. We just got to tell them it's organic. Like, that's the perfect thing. All you guys got to do is plant the stuff and raise it. Then they're going to pay you to harvest your fruit. Then they're going to pay you to buy the fruits.
It is genius.
It's a great plan.
I mean,
he's Korean.
Sounds good.
Captains of industry. All right. But does it really increase your libido?
Yeah.
Of course it does.
Of course it does.
All right, well, let's take advantage of these dumb city folk. Let's get more drinks, always more drinks. And now we've got the police captain and one other cop taking a nice little bike ride together through the crimeless village. And the captain stops all of a sudden. He turns and he looks. And through a clouded, like one of those occluded windows or whatever, he sees a lady taking a shower, and he's stopping. He's getting a stare, and his smile's getting real big. And then he does a slow turn. There's an entire family watching him do this, and I am dying. And I die every time I watch this. Oh my God, it's great. Whole family gets to watch him peep, and then the village chief, and that other guy roll up in a limo, and the chief's got his drunk face on, and it's just all
it's all teeth.
It's all teeth. And he's like, "Hey man, let's go for a drink." And the police captain's like, "I don't know, I'm kind of on duty." Like, hey, it's a crimeless village. Okay, you come have a drink. And he's like, "Oh yeah." And then the business guy's like, "I don't know, I heard about that case up in the mountains." And
there's a case?
Chief's like, yeah. And the town chief's like, "Oh, well, I guess you're busy then. Next time," drives away, ruins his chance to go hang with the boys. Always challenging his authority.
Ready to pack up his bike and put it in that limo and just go off with him.
Just go off with him.
I don't know if we mentioned it at the start, but the dub is the superior way to watch this.
The dub is so good.
It's not like a Ghost Stories level dub, but it's like up there.
It's good. It's pretty good. Now instead he has to awkwardly ride away knowing that whole family that watched him peep is still right there. Which, peeping is a crime. So we already know this is not a crimeless village.
Right, but she has to have a problem with it.
She doesn't know. Can't the family have a problem with it?
I don't know, actually. I might just be thinking of my HR policies where if you do something, the person who has a problem with it, or the person you did it to has to be the one to report it. Like, if I say something offensive to Kenny, Ryan cannot get upset by it.
So it's not Kenny a full see something, say something policy.
Yeah.
That seems kind of a cop-out, like they don't want to deal with stuff.
I don't actually, yeah.
Good policy. Good policy.
Yeah, you nailed it. Well done.
Oh yeah, here's the pork head scene. It was good. All the food in this looks great, by the way. All right. His buddy tries to make him feel lucky for leaving Seoul and going to the countryside, but I ain't buying it.
You're just gonna fish all day, dude.
Yeah, there's gonna be tractors.
Tractors and fishing, dude.
Fishing. So, man, I wish I could do that. God, so cool. So cool. Isn't this exactly the same setup for the cop in the Wailing? Didn't he get sent to the countryside?
No, he lived there already.
Yeah, but isn't this how he ended up there?
Yeah, this is how he ended up there. They just didn't show that.
Gotcha.
All right, now we got some lovely young lady who's trying to find her grandpa, knocking on the door.
Now, if you'll notice, on her magazine, on the back of it, is our hunter, who will be introduced later.
Yeah, I noticed it.
I bet Ryan did, because he didn't know who the hunter was yet.
I did not.
Because like a fool, he hadn't seen this yet. It's better on the second watch, is what it is. You didn't watch it. You didn't watch it enough time.
You just got to keep
watching.
watching.
Can I watch it at like 1.5 speed?
Yeah, sure, you could.
I mean, I guess.
Let's put this out there. So you watched the dub version.
Not this time.
I've watched
I didn't, but usually,
both versions.
Because I watched subtitled.
I mean, it's still great subtitled.
You think it makes a difference?
Yeah.
Oh, it does.
I think the dub enhances the experience. You don't have to read.
You really get to take it up. There's a lot of visual gags.
A lot of visual gags.
A lot of falling. In fact, it's funny. While this lady's out running around looking for her grandpa, who was just passed out in the house drunk, and she gets scared by a killer cow, nobody falls like the Korean. She falls off her bike, but still falling.
It counts.
It counts. Gramps is there just passed out in the bathroom, laying on his back, having a day. She's out there. She falls down a hill, the same hill that the baby was tossed down in Kung Pao, I think. And, she's having a doozy of a day. We get predator vision, and she's like, fuck that bike at this point. And she goes walking up the hill, back out of there. And then,
you think the pig is going to grab her as she's climbing up the hill, but no.
She doesn't. She's safe.
She makes it up. And there's a beat, car.
Yeah, she gets nailed by this truck.
Hey, you see that girl?
Yeah, I see her.
I trust you.
Fucking two guys come out there and I know what you did last summer to the granddaughter here. And they're like, oh, she's still alive. We should get her to a hospital.
Whoa.
I'm drunk driving.
Without a license.
That's the second one of those in this movie.
You think that's a big problem?
Well, only if...
In Korea, I mean.
Is it true that the passenger gets charged too? Because that's what he tells his buddy.
No.
I feel like they should. You're letting your friend drunk drive.
Letting?
I didn't know.
I'm also letting people I see on TV commit crimes.
You're an accessory.
Only if I told him to do it.
You're an accomplice. I'm just going to keep naming things till I get it right.
More drunk than he is.
Fair. Well, you know what? Can't take her to the hospital then. So they take her and they chuck her ass back down the hill even though she's still alive.
Bye-bye.
God damn.
I hated them. I wanted them to die.
Well, they don't. They live a happy life. In fact, they go on to win the lottery.
And that's real life right there.
That's what I want in my giant pig eating movie. Real life.
Real life.
Good,
well, at least
you got it.
Pig's got an easy snack.
Yeah.
Chomps her up. It damn near seems sexual the way she's like getting chewed up.
I was just like, I hope you don't feel anything. Christine made an observation at this point. She said, this isn't really, first she said movie, but then she said talking movie. So this isn't really movie. This isn't really a talking movie. It's just got sound effects, right? And I went,
is that because
up till now, yes,
doesn't understand that Korean is a language and not just sounds?
That's ooh.
Wait, is that Chinese hate Koreans?
Is that her fucking Chinese racism coming out, Ryan?
She gets it from her mother.
What? No. She speaks Korean.
Oh,
yeah, you can just say that. I could say that about Kenny.
I speak Korean. Barbecue.
Delicious.
It is fantastic.
So good. Oh, the scene where they're also the really loud drunk girls, but they're at the plastic. They're sitting because Daniel, this is real. They're in the red plastic chairs. You're at the shitty round wood table, and you've got this thing in the center. And what that is meant to do is suck up all the heat and smoke from your delicious Korean barbecue that is just going on the table, and it is so good.
It's so good. You grill the meats yourself, Daniel. The place we go to in Hawaii has pork jowl as one of the options of meats, and I eat so much fucking pork jowl when I'm there.
Yeah, I'm looking at you.
It's a jowly boy.
I'm a jowly boy. But it's okay. It's fine. Let's go back. Good cop, main cop, on his way to the village now in a big moving truck with him, a moving guy driving, and Ma. We don't know where her pregnant wife is. She's over there trying to crash the vehicle because she's insane.
She's fun.
The driver has no reaction to her just grabbing the steering wheel.
I don't think the driver realizes what kind of danger he's in from Mom. Like, it's so dangerous. Because
she's about to steal his hat, maybe.
Yeah, well...
Or his shoes, who knows?
We stop at this cool-ass looking shop, okay? And there's some great views in this movie. Like, beautiful, beautiful scenery. And main cop is Yoda-ing her into the building, and she's a bad Yoda. She attacks some kid, tries to take his popcorn and shit, and then he like takes her into the bathrooms, like, go take a shit, ma, flush a toilet. Then he's out there having a smoke, and then he hops in the truck and drives away with the truck driver. Mom's just sitting there eating snacks.
Oh, that's
and
cold.
we're left like, yeah. It's like, should we wait? Hold on. Oh fuck, go back, mister.
But that didn't happen.
Turns out didn't happen. He didn't really leave his mom. He's not a bad guy. He wishes he did though. And even in his dream, he went back for her. Wakes up, truck driver's asleep right next to him. Mom's sitting there happy-go-lucky driving, and he's like freaking out.
I think the dub actually changes this. I think in the dub, it's like he just forgot about her.
You think?
Because that's funnier.
It is still funny, yeah. Especially since he left his wife in Seoul. Where was she?
Cut it.
He wakes
everything
up
with the mom. Just cut it.
He wakes up and she's driving the truck.
And it's hilarious. And he's like, he puts a seatbelt on.
She's putting the front tire in the gutter and drifting around a turn.
Yeah. So good. So good. Now we cut to who I like to call Korean Shandar and Korean Jane Goodall.
Okay.
They're in a tent out here for some reason. I don't know what their initial goal was.
Aren't they studying pig?
They switch. They do a quick pivot to studying giant pig.
Studying pig?
But nobody knows about this giant pig before.
Well, I think they're just studying pig period, you know.
I think they're just out there studying. I don't know. You know, maybe they're just camping for funsies. I don't know. Well, they happen to have their tent right in front of where granddaughter's magazine with her hand is attached to it. And, yeah, they pick that up. And that's a whole freak out thing, introducing these. There's a lot of characters. And it's great. It's like we condensed a whole season of a Korean giant pig drama into this great movie.
Oh my god, if they remade this as a Korean TV show, do you know how good that would be, Ryan? Your wife would love it.
Your wife would love it. Your wife would have loved this probably if you let her watch it.
What's the love angle gonna be?
The pigs.
No, it's the hunter and the biology student or whatever the fuck she is.
Yeah,
but she was going to get married to the other guy.
You need to cut. No, other guy's marrying someone else. And also, Daniel,
to him. Huh?
Cut that. You cut that. Cut that out of this movie.
Cut that? No.
You cut that right out of this movie. Oh, them sitting on the stairs, him spilling milk on himself, she eating food.
That was funny.
I'm not entirely convinced that
you want to cut all the funny parts out.
I want this movie to get to the fucking point.
Right, but in a TV show, we got time.
I don't know. I don't have time. I'm dying.
Especially in a Korean TV show, we got all the time in the world.
If you told me they were just casually shooting them having a snack on set right there, I would have
He's accidentally spilled his milk.
Because it makes no sense what's going on here. Like, and it's so great. Oh, it's so good. Okay, look, all right. Main cop, he's they're in town now. Mom's over there like dancing now. She's
your wife. She's a good dancer.
Yeah, it was
a weird.
Yeah, the chief shows up after main cop finds this weird kid.
He's just smiling at him.
But he's like 2 inches of space between him, like behind him. He snuck up behind him. Turns around like, ah! And he's found this weird kid who's drawing symbols, and he's like, I'm writing the note. And then this crazy witch lady, who I assumed Ryan was going to fall in love with.
I thought so too, but I guess not.
And she's like, are you writing notes to aliens again? Like, no, ma'am. I said, call me mommy, and starts beating him.
That's probably why I am not interested.
Too real for Ryan?
I'm like, you're hitting the kid. Uh-huh. Okay. Nah.
Oh, like Ryan doesn't hit kids on a daily.
Yeah, but she's not hitting him as hard as she normally does.
Yeah, not as hard as she normally does, Ryan.
Now, would it not... Guys... Why do I care that he's writing a note on the sidewalk on the ground?
That's just something for him to do. Some people sit next to cops and throw rocks at them. Others sit there and
if you want to make him and witchy forest witch relevant, you have him in that drawing draw a pig.
He did.
There is one. Yeah.
Yes.
And none of the cops remember that to go back and talk to him about it.
They cut that scene.
They're not good cops.
That's true.
They're not good cops.
See, and then that gives him a purpose because then the police force can interact with him and Forest Witch later in the movie when they all go up into the forest. And instead, we're just like, oh yeah, remember that spooky kid and Forest Witch? Well, here they are again because he's going to feed it. And here she is at the end. Also, she's
Okay,
she's
Ryan.
interrupting. Here's the real problem I have with this movie, Kenny. She interrupted bro peeing time, and that is just not acceptable. Okay, it's not okay. I am bonding with you. We both got our cocks out. We're shooting our stream, and this witch
right next to each other for some reason.
She's stealing it. I know she's stealing it.
She is stealing it. Ryan, they cut that scene.
Are you lying to me?
No. So, okay. You remember when we're doing the Predator scene and we're all covered in mud and we're sitting there and the snake comes out and bites the big pig in the face?
Yes.
This is when baby boy walks over there and says, "Oh, be quiet, don't move. He only listens to me because I've been the one feeding him." And it's like, come here, and holds out some food and starts feeding him. The pig starts to walk away. But then the pig is like, fuck that, grabs his arm and fucking chomps it off and then eats the boy and then they run away.
I don't think they should have cut that.
They should not have cut that.
It's very interesting. That whole little subplot had more of a thing. And honestly, I think it's more hilarious that it doesn't in the actual movie, because it's like, this is just a town, man. These are the people. You know, it's like USA Network. Characters live here. That's what this town is. And also it makes sense why the witch lady needs a new son in the after credits.
I thought it was because she had killed the other one.
She didn't kill it.
Well,
Pig killed.
In the edit we got, yeah, she did.
All right, so I'm gonna make my pitch for how the TV series would go. Okay, pig incident. This is your Laura Palmer dying, and the whole point of the show is we're gonna learn about this wacky town, just like Twin Peaks. But it's not about the pigs. It's just about learning about the people. We got a diner. Okay, so the diner. We don't have a diner. We have a police station, and that's where all the wacky hijinks happen.
Wacky hijinks. I think we got one more character introduction too. Like, well, I guess we got to see Grandpa later too, but we've kind of already seen him. We get big time investigator guy, and you know how you can tell he's a big time investigator guy?
Trench coat, sunglasses at night.
That's right. Sunglasses at night, trench coat.
And
never takes those.
He's a kleptomaniac.
Yeah, he just takes little things.
He just steals little things, Ryan. Did you catch that? It's not important. I don't know why it happens.
Soda. He took that guy's cigarettes and lighters and didn't give it back.
Yeah.
Never comes up again.
And I think when Mom throws the shoe at him, if she hadn't been crawling towards him, I think he would have taken that shoe.
Oh, he's wearing
that shoe.
For
a shoe. I like that he continuously knows the captain is a piece of shit, so keeps making him.
You didn't go to the
himself.
crime scene, did you? No, I did.
What time?
What time?
Yeah, you didn't.
Squirt.
A murder case at last in our village. Dang, chopped up. You thought you'd be watching tractors and fishing around here, huh? See, this ain't an easy village. Okay, but you have signs saying this is a crimeless village. This was the situation he was coming into.
Still is crimeless village. Pigs aren't bound by the laws of man.
It's technically not a murder investigation.
True, and that's important later.
I guess.
It does. It costs someone their promotion. Special
Just
promotion.
Been revoked. Okay.
Just been revoked. Find all these body parts. We got shit-colored boots. Detective
Pikachu.
Officer Park doesn't go to the crime scene because he's the one who's puking. He can't handle it, so he's got to stay there. They're making him clean his boots. You get that report done? What are you writing, a thesis? Gonna beat him with a stick. It's always great. You can't do that, by the way. You can't just beat people with sticks.
And he keeps the stick in like a locker.
Yeah,
go get it.
He's got to save him from himself.
Go get me the stick.
Give me the stick. The detective comes in there. It's like, all right, who wants to go to the autopsy? Everyone starts getting busy, looking around.
Start spraying my plants. I'm busy.
I'm busy. This is when he starts saying, you didn't go to the scene. And then Grandpa shows up and he's like, my granddaughter's missing. She didn't come home. And I'm like, no, Grandpa, I'm pretty sure she came home and knocked on the door and your drunk ass didn't let her in. I think they live together.
Stop. If they live together, then where was she going?
I don't think they live together. I think she came to show him the magazine and that his young protege was covered in the magazine.
See, I think that too, but then I'm also like, she didn't come home last night. Like, okay, did he go over to her house today? Or did somebody call him and say...
Probably got a call and say the granddaughter didn't come home.
Who called?
Oh, okay.
Her friends. She's got friends. She could have friends, Ryan.
Could have friends.
I guess.
I don't know. They take him to the autopsy thing because he's got to identify the body, and he's sitting there staring at the severed head. And
oh my God, Kenny! They left Grandpa alone with the severed head. Exactly.
They're over there.
You're not. You look like you need to eat more. You look a little like you've lost a little bit of weight.
Yeah.
They're looking at body parts, and he's just staring at a head. I'm like, Oh, okay. So this I enjoyed.
Yeah, the movie, it's a good movie.
Carry on.
No man did this.
No man did this. It's an animal, mountain animal, really big one.
What kind of a
What
mountain
kind?
animal? there's
A
there's
big
so
one.
many. You got monkeys. Are monkeys mountain animals?
Oh yeah, they're big time. Mankeys are gonna get you. All right, doesn't matter. Look, we can't let the public know about this. All right, it's harvest season.
We can't close down the weekend farming. We need
Yeah.
weekend farming dollars.
We need weekend farming dollars. The
Okay.
city folk are coming. We need city dollars. And so look, okay. Couldn't you just watch couldn't you just stand watch there? And you can tell the police chief never even thought that was an idea. He's like, oh, we could station people there. So watch it. Oh, great police force. Okay, don't worry. We're going to get there. Look, we're going to protect your health with organic produce. It's a win-win deal. It's going to be fine. This guy keeps challenging my authority, pissing me off. You guys are going to go stand guard there, but tomorrow's my day off. What did you say? Get my stick!
Get me that stick!
Give me the stick! You follow that order. He's trying to crawl out the window. Now this is where we get our dudes, our detective and our main cop having a brotherly piss right next to each other instead of
Him trying to crawl
getting
out the
some space.
window mirrors all the people trying to crawl out the window later when the pig attacked.
It's symmetry, Ryan. You wouldn't understand it.
Rhyme.
So in that one,
Okay.
the police chief is the pig.
He's the pig.
He's the pig.
So-
Always has been.
So we needed a scene then with him and the pig where pig respects pig, right? And
Yeah,
he's
but
able
we
to
didn't
actually
get that.
No, because it's not a thing.
Instead, we got pig bit him on the leg and threw him.
If we had gotten a sequel, we would have gotten there. And then it turned out
for
that he
sure.
was the true evil pig
yeah.
the whole time. He takes his mask off. He's been a pig the whole
It's
time.
amazing what you can accomplish in 3 hours when you do a sequel.
That's what
Pig.
this needed, is just an extra hour.
Extra
One more hour. Oh my God. I didn't want it to end.
More pig.
More pig.
More pig.
More pig development.
Look, you thought this was all going to be tractors and fishing, didn't you?
I
You
did.
didn't think about pigs.
Yeah. And pigs.
You didn't think about
Enough
forest
with
witches.
the tractors. She pops up out of the shadows while they're taking a leak and she's holding her little baby. And I love how main cop, he's already been there long enough. He knows. He's like,
dip,
just
dip,
keep
dip,
walking.
dip, 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 dip.
Just wait for me. No. You know her? I'll tell you later. Stop talking. Come on. just walk,
She's
walk,
my
walk.
neighbor.
They go back to his house. They're eating. And the detective like, thank you. It's good. And the wife leaves and he's like, is it really good? Like he doesn't believe it. What's the red thing in his soup that he's like covering over?
I don't
that he doesn't want
know.
to eat?
I couldn't tell if that was a cherry. It's probably not a cherry, so it's probably like a cherry tomato? Or maybe a jupe jupe? I couldn't
Why is he
tell.
Why is he trying to hide it?
I assumed it was something that wasn't supposed to be in there that maybe the mom put in there.
Maybe it's just a plastic toy.
I would say it looked like a small like pool ball or something.
Maybe it's something he dropped in there that he's trying to steal.
Oh. Okay, look, we're out there trying to have a nice, respectful meal. Mom goes all chaos goblin inside. And
Did you take my food?
God,
You took my food!
you took my food. Ah, yeah. God, you're embarrassing me, Mom. Stop. Shut up, you stupid idiot. And then he's like, take care of her. He leaves. He looks at the detective. He's like, enjoy your meal. And then the mom starts crawling out there. Oh, you like eating by yourself? How many bowls did you eat? And she threw a shoe at him. He tosses the shoe back. And she's like, I didn't ask for a shoe. It's so good.
See, Ryan, we need the mom. She's important.
The mom is key.
I
I don't know. Would she be the log lady or would the witch be the log lady?
I think the witch is the log lady.
Which is log lady, but I don't.
For some reason, though, I remember the scene differently in my head, rewatching this, when she does emerge on the mountaintop later, like all lost and confused or whatever. For some reason, I thought the chief walked out behind her.
I
Like, they
remember
weren't-
there being like a romance thing with her
Yeah.
and the guy that lived in the hut or whatever.
Oh, I thought it was with the chief, but neither one of those things
I too
happened.
wanted her to hook up with Forrest Yoda, but it didn't happen, Daniel. See, okay, go ahead.
Because this would be better for our police guy. Because then he's like, all right, I can leave you here, and you cannot bother me and my wife anymore.
Hold on. I'm going to leave my mother,
hand
who
her off.
might have some form of dementia, here, so she can get smashed by this Forrest Yoda while I'm off fighting a pig. That's your solution?
Well, not just while he's fighting the pig.
Like, permanently.
Holidays.
It's what
birthdays.
she's always wanted.
Look,
It's what she would have wanted.
She wandered up there for a reason.
At least
Everything
every other
happens
weekend.
for a reason.
It's fine. Let's go to the orchard. We gotta keep going, okay? We're going to the orchard. Detective Park there is bonding with Officer Parks bonding with Officer Kim, main cop. It's like, of course you have no idea what's going on here. You're from Seoul. I'm from, was it Daejeon?
The educated city, sure.
That's the educational city, and I also see that you were born in 78. I was born in 77, so maybe, we can cut with the formalities when it's just two of us, but when we're around do you want to die? Cut the shit. Puts him in his place. Someone gets bit by a viper?
It's not poisonous.
One of the farmers.
The
Farmer,
chief says it's not poisonous, but if a guy walks over to you like this, holding a snake, are you going to believe that it's not poisonous?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I am.
Maybe. Also, it bit her in the leg. The snake's up on a tree. I don't know.
There's a snake in the tree, but that had nothing to do with anything.
Yeah, because then he walks over with a snake. Yeah, I don't know. That's a weird shot.
Why is it there? We could have had a young boy getting chomped to death by a boar, and instead we get a snake in a tree.
Well, then, okay. Don't even worry about that.
Okay.
So now we get this random smiley couple.
You're my number one.
You're my number one.
Hey. Yeah, you, let's just get a few more, hun. Why? So you can give it to her? Stop it. That ain't true. You don't believe that.
You're my number one.
You're my number one. And then she hits him in the face with the fruit, which is probably painful. And she's like, go find our daughter. It's like, okay. Come to daddy, princess. Boom!
Pig.
Nailed by the pig. Just like the truck earlier, except this time it's pig.
Drunk pig.
And it's drunk pig. Pig time. Dragging him. He's screaming. It's a great scream. The cop fires a warning shot in the air. We get a slow-mo chase. Runs out of bullets.
Don't know why this is shot like this with the weird slow-mo and the weird frame pacing and everything.
Who knows? But it was a brilliant decision.
Don't think it was.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Not a thing I would change. Except adding more. I would add more.
You would add more of this?
More movie.
But it's slow-mo where nothing's happening.
Yeah.
There's no
That's
kung
what happens
fu.
in slow-mo.
There's no kung fu.
No one does try to karate chop a pig in this whole movie. This is true.
Slow-mo is reserved.
Its detriment.
Bullet time is reserved for bullets when bullets are coming at you, and for diving through the air with two guns.
Yeah, but they say bullet time. This is pig time.
Oh, pig time.
Didn't think about that, did you?
You think John Woo was just on set that day, and that what if we did this?
Yes, probably. It's like more doves.
Korea has no doves.
Pig ate the doves.
Yeah.
It's okay, it's fine. All the people standing around the ambulance with the snakebite person don't hear these gunshots for whatever reason, even though I feel like they're just right there in the field.
Ambulance siren loud.
They are loud. I think they turn it off when they're parked, though.
Nope.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Whatever. Harvest went great. Let's go have us some delicious Korean barbecue. We're going to talk about this big boar, okay? Grandpa is going to tell us about how poachers killed most of the animals, so the hungry ones dug up graves and got a taste for human flesh. Okay, but we got some more hunters coming tomorrow. And now we got another table in this place. We got Korean Shandar and his fiancée, who is good for his health.
Where are you getting fiancé from?
That's not the one who keeps saying they're going to get married?
She is, but she's saying she's going to get him married.
I assumed she was going to marry him.
No.
Then how does that work with her and Big Hunter?
That's flirting? Not the nature of their relationship
it shouldn't.
At all.
She's just being nice. Whoa.
What?
I saw it too.
What? Is there something behind me?
Don't worry about it.
Tell me if there was.
Don't worry about it.
Big Pig. It's fine.
Behind you.
They're going to be assistant professors. And it says, how will we ever get married? She says, we getting married.
I think she says you.
No.
In the subtitles, it'll be, how are you ever going to get married?
I think it is you.
Well, in the dub
could be something else. Maybe the dub's going at it at a different angle. I don't know.
Just look, either way, it's fine. He reluctantly agrees to, keep investigating this pig. But then he's over there, he's got a headache, and these ladies are being so noisy.
Could you keep it down?
Keep it down. I think it was fine. Like, he would have been safe after the first time.
You say it one time, and they're like, oh, sorry, yeah. But then he's you bitches are always so loud.
And then
maybe a step too far.
Stands up, walks over to the table, just picks up the bottle nonchalantly, busts it across his head. I'm like, What is this? Oh my God. Right in front of a cop, too, who does nothing. It's fine. Now we come back to the house. We're making mom soup. That water looks hot.
When I'm old...
She's blowing bubbles?
Exactly. And I can no longer bathe myself. I demand to be given a bubble gum.
A bubble gum, you say?
Bubble gum. Gum?
A bubble gun.
I demand to be chewing bubble gum while shooting bubble guns. While you bathe me.
And that's... You bathe him, Daniel.
I get to bathe him?
Your responsibility.
Yes.
Squirt, squirt, squirt.
Yeah. Don't know why we had the bath scene there, but I'm glad we did.
Are you saying we could have cut
bubbles? No, we need it for the bubbles.
Needed it for the bubbles. And she was all adorable. Bonding time.
No.
She's still a sensual woman.
Here's what we do. You can have this scene, but you roll it into when Detective Cop is meeting up with Main Cop and they're having the dinner. You have the big commotion. You open the door and she's in there with her bubble gun, like shooting the wife, and then they have a fight and the water's spilling out.
But she's swapped the bubble gun for his police gun and she's firing bullets at them.
Randomly. And then she comes out, she's all soapy and naked, and it's a whole thing. Better.
And that's when the village chief says, "Man, your wife is a looker."
It's a looker. Firing off shots left and right. It's fine. Look, don't even worry about it.
I'm gonna shoot my bubble gum.
Here come our great white saviors, the A-team, led by Mr.
From Finland.
Hunter Bake. Yeah, I'm from Finland. That's what they sound like.
Hey, man.
Expert bear hunters. Okay, they're super fierce.
Growl.
Hello. The town chief walks up to him like, "Oh, Finland. Oh, hello. Nokia. Oh, was it Zinthal? Zinthal?
Xylitol.
Xylitol. You know, the gum. He doesn't chew gum. Like the guy's about to rack a load into his gun and shoot him over this.
Oh,
now,
I'm glad you explained that, because I thought he doesn't chew gum was somehow like a translation of an idiom, like he doesn't chew the gum, like he doesn't do small talk. That's what I thought he was saying. Because I didn't catch that he was naming an actual gum brand.
Yeah, all he was doing was naming things
gum
he thought were from that area as a way of bonding.
Is Nokia from Finland?
Sure.
Yeah, sure. That's one of the Nordic countries.
Okay.
You should have said not. Angry Birds. Angry Birds.
Angry Birds.
Unless it's not. I'm making this up.
I don't know.
As I go.
Minecraft?
Nokia.
Not Minecraft. Microsoft made Minecraft, Ryan.
Yeah, they own it.
I gave my $2.
Yes, they did.
I gave my $2. I know what's up.
To who?
Your $15.
Who'd you give it to?
A little man with a pickaxe.
A little angry man. No, you gave it to Microsoft. Everyone knows that.
No, but he wasn't angry when Microsoft got a hold of it.
No, that's when he became an angry little man.
Yeah, he had the money to afford to be angry. I can't afford to be angry.
I ain't got time
for a little night hunt, okay?
Instead of FU money, it's Minecraft money.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah.
We got dogs running around. Mickey and Mighty, named after those mice.
These are important characters.
Okay, Ripley loved when the dogs were running around. She's like, "Oh shit, yeah!"
She's like, "Oh, representation! Finally!"
Did she like when they talked?
She didn't understand why. Nobody knows why. Night hunt. And
so
they're
is
all
it
lined
not
up.
a deleted scene that he just has a friend who's off camera who's actually talking to him?
No.
In my head, that's what it was.
But they made it funnier by making it look like it was the dog.
Yeah.
That would have been a brilliant edit. But no.
It's just the dogs. Because they really talk to him. I don't know, man. So, okay. They're like shoulder to shoulder laying on the ground out there hunting. I'm like, shouldn't you guys be more spread out? Look at more places instead of everyone sitting on one spot staring at one thing?
Well, they only have the one trap.
Well, shit. Okay. Whatever. It's fine. They got this pig. They're chasing it around. They get it in a little net trap thingy. It's up there. I think Korean Shandar got hit by the pig.
He did.
She's like,
he did.
He gets swiped because she sends him out there. It's like, you go look.
She's like, yeah, go look. You need to go look because they're recording the thing. Yeah. And he's like, I don't really want to. Why don't you go? She's like, no. You go. Be safe. Immediately gets hit. And that's fantastic. It's so satisfying. But they catch the pig. They got it up there. Someone racks their gun and says, hasta la vista, baby. At least they do it in the dub. I don't remember if they do that in the sub. Shoot it. Now we got the Chawz scene where the pig's all strung up upside down.
It's a big pig.
That's a big pig, but it's not the big pig.
I'm like, oh, that's why we call this Chawz, because we're ripping off Jaws.
Isn't Chawz a pig thing too?
Better.
What?
I don't know if you say so.
I don't think so.
If I Google Chawz, like pig,
you'll get this movie.
I bet I don't.
It's a good movie. Now, where they're showing off the boar. Some people walk up to our hunter man, our awkward hunter man, like all kind of angry. And then they're like, wait, were you on that TV show though? Holds out the magazine. Autograph.
Chawz is act of chewing something.
Use it in a sentence, please.
I'm enjoying a good chaw.
Didn't they also refer to chewing tobacco as chaw?
Well, no, you chaw tobacco.
Oh, I chaw that somewhere.
Okay, so
Find
this
out
movie
that,
is The Chewing.
The chewing. We find out from big man hunter here that Grandpa over there is the real hunter. He's legendary even. He's like, you want in the hunting society now, old man? No need, man. Hunter needs to be in the mountains, hunting with the animals.
But he ain't even really hunting. He's just getting drunk.
Which that's his choice, Everyone's standing there.
Is it a choice, or does he have an alcohol?
I mean, he only does it the once in the movie.
Sherlock does heroin when he's bored. This guy might be an alcoholic. You're right.
When he's bored.
See, I was going to make another joke at the end where I was going to apologize for saying the alternative title of this movie was Bore, parentheses, ING. I was going to say, no, it's Bore, parentheses, ED. But I'll make it here.
And you'll continue to
and
be
the
wrong.
looks on your faces.
And here is
replenish my soul.
An excellent time for us to advertise that we're looking for a new third host.
Requirements.
Season 3
is right around the corner.
The requirements. You gotta like Zombie Island. Not like Zombie Island 2.
Daniel, you listen. No, it's good. You know it's good.
I like Chawz.
And you gotta like Chawz. And you gotta be preferably bald and live in China.
I bet we can find another bald Chinese person.
I meet some of those requirements. I'm looking pretty good. Can I submit my resume?
Yes.
How do you feel about Chawz?
How do you feel about Chawz?
If you cut 30 minutes out of this movie, it's excellent.
Okay.
We're actually going in another direction. We're adding with this 30 position. Minutes. Yeah. Oh god, they're all awkwardly smiling for the camera, but they're still talking about it because the grandpa's like, "This ain't the right one." Like, shut up! They'll fucking hear you. Like, oh, you're gonna take responsibility.
The cop accidentally gets in the picture, and now he has to pose.
Yeah. Well, a person's life is worth more than potatoes. Now we get another Chawz scene. Grandpa's like, let's cut it open. Let's see what's inside it so we can prove this isn't the one. It takes 3 days to digest. They go cut it open, and it's got a whole chicken. It's got some great insides. And then it's got the granddaughter's magazine, which I'm like, yeah, but they share the food.
It's split in half.
Because they share it. But also, wasn't the other half in the hand that was holding it?
Right. Yeah. But the main, point, there's no human body part.
So they share the food, but they don't share the food.
Right?
They share chickens.
You found
wife
proof
get
this
chicken,
pig.
I can eat people. Wife don't
Long
get people.
Pig. Life don't, she ain't got the taste. This beast is the boar's husband. Some happy couple, huh? It's like, I don't think they got married.
No, I thought it was the wife. Was it the husband or the wife?
Yeah, the wife was dead there. Yeah, whatever. Fine. We're at the Ghost in the Darkness village getting the tax scene now.
Love Space.
We're celebrating. Love Space. Great, hottest new underground band, okay? Somebody, are you in the house?
Huh?
Somebody, are you in the house? I'm a gangster. To the ladies. Give you my
The ladies
heart.
were loving it.
They were.
Know who I am.
Every dude in the place hates it, though.
I love it, though. I always open a bit with a song with, somebody, are you in the house? Anybody? Are you in the house? Oh, God. And then all of a sudden, we get our hunter man sitting there and his dog's sitting next to him. One of them's looking at him and goes, why the long face?
And I said, all right, movie, I'm back in. What are we doing?
I got something on my mind. I'm just like, I still don't know why they talk here. I got something on my mind. Quiet. Oh, yeah, quiet. Okay. So mean.
Look who's talking now.
And then, Shandar, he's getting shaked. He's all wrapped up in the cloth and whatnot. And I'm like, don't shake him. He's hurt. And then they're talking about on the news channel, Grandpa's watching, and the news is saying, if you run into a pig, don't scream, don't move, don't show your back, stare at its eyes, don't show fear. If you have an umbrella, hide behind it. It'll think you're a stone. And Grandpa's like, who takes an umbrella up in the mountain?
Wow, foreshadowing.
But yeah.
Now we cut back to the
why
party.
wouldn't you take an umbrella in the mountains? What if it rained?
No, you have you have rain gear on. Otherwise,
and there's trees that block the rain.
Yeah, you have rain gear like an umbrella.
No, you have to have your hands free for other stuff.
Like
guns.
Yeah, your
guns.
Big guns.
Well, that's why you have an umbrella gun.
Mom's an umbrella gun.
What
does that mean?
Danny DeVito got his hands all on her and fired her off.
Drunk scientist singing.
Yeah. awkwardly making Hunter sing karaoke with a full mouth of food, and he's clearly in love. And we get some banging on the doors.
Boar once in.
Yeah, he fires a shot to get everyone to pay attention. The Hunter man is like, oh yeah, here it comes. Busts through the wall. I believe it hits Shandar again.
Hits Shandar again.
Everyone's fighting to get into the big cat, the heavy machinery, but Officer Park gets in there first, which is good because he's going to make good use of it.
He's having like a hero speech in his head about what he's going to do. He's going to protect the village.
Like he's rehearing his police like oath he took.
Yeah.
Yeah, he locks down the bars to get ready to turn the thing on, flips on the lights, and then sees the big pig tearing the shit out of everyone, and then he just slowly
turns those lights back
off, shuts the window, and just sits there quietly hiding. So there's a random weed whacker in there. Someone takes that to the pig, it bounces off the thing, the blade gets stuck in Love Space's ass. The captain gets whipped up against the Crimeless Village sign, which I think is poetic. The aliens moment where he could have operated the machine to fight the pig didn't happen, but it almost happened. And then we find out after the boar leaves, find out that the Hunter dude already knew that wasn't the right boar. Captain comes there, or not Captain, Grandpa comes there and is like, you fucking knew. You baited it here. You knew it'd smell the female pig, you son of a bitch. You're gonna get yours, okay? After the Hunter guy's walking away, and he does the dramatic shout, but then the Hunter guy awkwardly walks back by him.
He has to get his gun
that he left there. So he was still right there instead of leaving. It was so good. So good. Let's see, pregnant wife made it through that, okay. Mom was just sitting there eating through the whole fucking commotion. Oh, God. Officer Park tries to talk about how he got in the machine and was all brave and fought the thing, which is hilarious. Like, don't think I'm a coward. I got in here to fight the boar. All right. And once again, here I see, Shandar and the lady talking, like, we will get married soon. And I'm like, yeah, if she doesn't kill you first. Pretty sure they were going to get married. I don't know why. It seems like she's also flirty with the Hunter guy because he's got money. They need to pay for the wedding. That's smart. Good thinking.
Oh.
Have your boyfriend pay for your wedding to your husband.
Yeah. That's smart. That's smart.
I want
look, we get some.
I need you to analyze something for me because
the dogs talk.
After this scene, for some reason, all I could think of in my head was, okay, so who's the singer who sings the song "I Feel Like a Woman"?
Shania Twain.
Shania Twain. Has anyone made a music video of that song, but with clips from Silence of the Lamb featuring Buffalo Bill?
I don't know.
Okay, that was a question that popped up in my head for some reason. Now I need you to tell me why that popped up into my head.
Don't know.
Normal bullets won't work.
Yeah, because he tries bullets. That in the place and it bounces off.
So here,
it fucking flattens against the skin.
But here's a rifle for bear hunting. But guess what? At no point do they say, and here are these special bullets.
Well, they'll obviously use rifle bullets.
It's
a sniper rifle.
What?
From Russia, Finland.
Okay.
Probably want like one of them anti-vehicle gun.
I hate vehicles.
With the ones that are designed to like take out an engine block. Like Bert would have.
Like Bert would have. This is also where you find out that Grandpa taught Big Game Hunter Man everything he knows, and also left him with a snake bite as bait once. So, that's why they got bad blood. It's fine, okay?
They used to have mad love.
Fine. They used to have mad love. Now we got Big Game Hunter guy out there. Yeah, they do. He's at a grave that he dug, and it's got 2 dog collars on it. The dogs didn't make it. And then, some man base sitting there. He's like, oh, man. And then, you hear, why the long face? Dog's talking again from the afterlife. Don't be sad. We will meet again soon. It's like, what the?
Real soon.
Oh,
You're gonna die.
You're gonna die. Main cop is back home with his wife. The captain got injured during this whole attack, and he's like, hey, look, with the captain in the hospital, who else will protect the village? He's got a much higher opinion of the captain than he should. Let's be real here. That captain sucks. Wife like, oh, good. Yeah, great. Yeah, it's awesome. Okay, he kisses the baby. Okay, but kiss me. And he's making sure nobody's looking. He's like, okay, and then he starts puckering up to kiss his wife. And then all of a sudden the witch lady's standing there on one side of his property staring at him about to kiss his wife. And then his mom is standing on the other side of him watching him about to kiss his wife. And it's great. Nobody Nobody gets to watch him kiss his wife, but apparently everybody's going to. Fantastic. I don't understand why, because the witch and the mom, they both just start laughing together, and it's great. It's perfect.
It's because
fine.
the witch and the mom are two sides of the same symmetry,
It's
Ryan.
chaos.
It rhymed.
Chaos. All right. Then we get this awkward little thing where the hunter and that dude's fiance are sitting together, and he spills the milk all over himself, and starts sharing the sandwich. Spills you want some candy? They do a little clinky with their drinks, and he's just so lost around women all the time. It's fantastic. Again, I think it seems almost like an outtake. Like, I don't know if he's really supposed to spill that milk.
He spills it too.
Yeah,
it's bad. Like all down him.
Okay, main cop's mom goes missing up in the mountains. We can't find her anywhere. The scientist lady keeps trying to come on their expedition with him. They're going to go in the mountain, stay at this old man's cabin. She's like, I can cook and I can entertain. The hunter man's like, how will you entertain us? And I'm like, that's creepy. Okay, that
was my question as well.
How was she going to entertain him?
What was she going to do?
But you don't. Yeah, but the way he says it and the way he's been acting, it's like, no.
He wants her to come along.
Yeah, he does. Along.
But she has to have a skill.
She's got a certain set of skills that make her dangerous to people like you. And then this woman find out that the damn Japanese army
now's my time.
Came in.
She has to have a certain skill. Hawk Tula.
Oh no!
No,
we're better than this.
No,
that's hawking a loogie on it. That's not what you want.
And this month, Daniel. Oh my god.
Oh my god. The damn Japanese army bred pigs with foreign pigs and released the new boars in the mountains. They were aggressive. Okay, they were aggressive. A boar this size could probably go through 10 centimeters of thick iron at full speed. No tiger or anything could stand against it.
Unfortunately, I'm American, so I don't know what a centimeter is, so...
Huh.
No.
Well, you should start using them.
That's like 8 inches right there, Ryan.
Yeah, it's 0.1 meters.
What the fuck is a meter?
It's a measure of distance.
What's a meter with you, Dale?
I don't know what a meter is. That's what's the problem, man.
Man.
It's a lot of steel,
mommies.
and I don't think the boar could really get through that much.
Oh, it could. It
made
it through that door.
Yeah, it broke through the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It bored right through it.
It bored right through it. Ryan. Okay, then we get like Witch Mommy's in the forest too. She's all drugged out. Right here I'm like, does Ryan love Witch Mommy? I don't know. We find out that the boy has been feeding the boars. We got another, call me mommy. Beats his ass. We get to the old man's little hut, and there's all these like wooden like paths through there, but one of them goes like straight up and over.
Is that
like
just an extreme like dirt bike trail?
That's what I was thinking. You riding your bike around, or is this like where Rufio's place was in Hook?
Rufio! He died.
But whatever. We get in there. We find out, what's her face still has that classic Jane Goodall complex. She just wants to discover animals and shit. We got. We bring in some dung and some hair into the house. Like, oh, dung, gross, blah, blah, blah. We're talking about it, what it all means. And then the lady just yells, cut! Do it again. We need a lot more emotion. And we're just like, they're not going to do that. They do it. They all fucking... Like, we thought this is just a natural scene that's happening. No, man, they're making a movie in the movie. They all walk back out. They come back in. Oh, incredible. It's very long. Practically an elephant.
And that's where I thought, why not make this... There's too many movies happening in this movie.
No, never.
Yeah, there's like this weird thing going on with mom. There's the weird thing going on with wife. There's a boar. Make this a mockumentary.
You're right. We should cut the boar out.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. And then just make it like a Korean drama about your mom who you have to take care of. And she's wandered off into the forest. It's 2 different movies, but they've put them into one.
And it works beautifully. It's amazing how they make that work.
It's peanut butter and chocolate.
Yeah, dog. We also find out there's this huge drop trap that they used to catch a boar from a long time ago. We talk about this hunt of the great boar that old man, grandpa hunter's dad was in on. And we find out about these other hunters that are involved in it. One of them, he became a cripple, and we saw this shot of him being crippled. Another guy got his head cut off, and he's standing there holding his head, and it's still alive. And it's like, and then your dad lost an eye. And then nobody ever came again. They're like, but the trap should still be there. And they start explaining the trap, and it shows us this neat little diagram of the trap on the screen, which I think is fun.
You just drop things on it.
You just drop things. Big game hunters like, drop trap my ass. Don't need that. Make a claymore. Find out about the Japanese, the Bake cult, Bok cult.
Bik.
During Japanese rule.
Bik.
Leader killed 2,000 of his followers, ran from the police, and committed suicide here. Cops found his body. Only his head remained. His body had been eaten up. Now, when they brought this up, I always thought they were going to try to say that somehow his spirit was in the big boar.
Yeah, I thought it was going to have something to do with something. Which
would have been hilarious, but they didn't do that. It's just a crossbred, mutated man-eating breed, you know?
I think it's just a big pig.
A big pig. They hear a noise out there. It's Mom. We find Mom. We put her in there into the old man in the forest bang shack so she can stay there.
Bang shack. Baby bang shack.
Big hunter man wakes up first from the, little slumber party, and he goes over and raises the hood on scientist lady. He's about to do a little sniff or something, and then maybe he's going to sneak in a little kith.
I don't know what he's doing.
It's not good, though. But then main cop man wakes up, sits up real quick, and he just falls down like a fainting goat. It just lays there. And then they all wake up. They're having a little meal. And they're like, wait, can we eat bats? And the old man in the forest like, of course. And I'm like, oh.
They don't know.
You guys, they don't know. Then they get these really fresh, plump grubs to eat. I'd probably eat them.
Probably shouldn't be eating pigs either.
Not at this point. Whatever. Look, Mom's going to have to stay here. Can't take her home. All right? We got all this shit going on. Don't be a coward.
Now, let me be clear. She has to stay here forever.
She has to stay here forever. Gramps gets caught in a trap. And they drop him on his head. They could have done that gently.
He's dead.
I like that the detective, during this whole hot-ass forest scene...
Trench coat and sunglasses.
He's wearing the leather jacket at this point.
Oh, but at one
Still
point,
sunglasses.
when him and the cop are talking, they've swapped outfits.
Did they?
Yeah.
I missed that.
It confused me.
They touch some shit. They find a set print. Turns out piggies tiptoe into their house, which is precious.
Do they do that?
I don't know. But I'm going to believe they do. They try to smoke out this cave they find. They find baby pigs in there. They're kind of cute.
They're so cute.
They don't kill
all of them.
They take one. They're going to do a Jurassic Park 3.
That's
throw
right.
it in the backpack. But
did
they know she took it?
I wasn't clear on if they knew she took the pig.
The baby dino.
Baby T-Rex is Jurassic Park 2. Jurassic Park 3 is the talking raptor in the
Alan.
Yeah, but doesn't the dude sneak the eggs into his backpack?
In what?
Number 3? That's number 2.
In 3. No, 2 is the baby T-Rex in the RV that does that noise. What's the noise, Daniel? 3, he steals the eggs without them knowing and puts them in his backpack, and then they've been getting hunted ever since. And like, you took the eggs, you dumb son of a, Then he goes off and dies. Spoilers. Either way, Jurassic Parking is happening. Pig's pissed now because he smells roast pig. They started a fire in the cave.
Now he's hungry.
The pig shows up. He's so pissed. And now they got a fire behind him in the cave, but the pig in front of him, so they can't really go anywhere. They dive off to the right. Main cop gets tussed in the ass. They're in this little tunnel, and I'm like, plug your ears and shoot. You got the pig right there. Shoot it in the face. They don't. They go through the tunnel.
That would cause real ear damage down the line.
Daniel.
I said plug your ears.
The boar is roaring into that little tunnel. Their ears are already gone. Their eardrums have ruptured.
You think a pig roars louder than a gunshot?
That's
a big pig.
100%.
That's fine. It's whatever. We get through the other side. We have a little break. We have a chance to sterilize the wound in his ass. Otherwise, we'd have to cut it off. So we do the old gunpowder in the asshole trick.
That old classic.
It's not his asshole. It's a
hole in his ass. Nothing I said was wrong.
I'm technically
set
correct.
It on fire. He goes running in the water. Hot ass. Kim was confused at this part because she looked up and like, what the fuck? Don't worry about it. But I'm feeling sad for poor Big Pig because his family's been slaughtered. Fine.
So do they know she has the baby pig?
I'm unclear.
They would have to.
I don't know how she would have got it. You would think. Now,
because I thought they didn't want her to take it.
I thought so too, but I don't know. All right, look, we get the grandpa and the big game hunter. They rebond. They're good again.
Social link rank up.
It's up. S-link up. We get a goat man almost trips the claymore. Big game hunter man wakes up.
Did you say a goat man?
Yes,
yeah, it's a goat man.
It's just a goat.
That's a goat man. And he goes out there, but the sneaky boar set him up with the goat, and now he has to fight the boar CQC. And then they get down there to help him out, the other people, and his gun jams after he misses. And then Grandpa tries the umbrella trick. Didn't fucking work. But the boar did end up in the trap, but he's just stuck. The trap didn't actually drop. Big Game Hunter is dying. He's like, I'll buy you time. Get up. They spend like 5 minutes trying to force him up. He's like, you can't get up. Trap didn't work. He stays there. Take care, miss. As she's walking away is what the big game hunter says. He's going to stay there to try to knife him. Now we got the raptor in the tall grass scene. And this is where I'm like, yeah, okay, hear me out, guys. We go to Korea. We take the best bits from the Chawz, Predator, and Jurassic Park franchises, and we tease an aliens bit, and now we got like a perfect movie. That's what we did here. It's great. Better than all those things. And then find out, okay, Officer Kim, here's your chance for a special promotion. Promise I'll get promoted? Yeah. Just take the pig, hold it up high, go running as a distraction. Okay, but if I die, tell my wife I love her. And then the scientist lady comes with him. Now, Grandpa and Detective are going off their own direction. Witch Lady grabs the detective, starts pulling him into the bushes. And Grandpa's like, take off your pants, don't let her catch you. And then nobody falls like Koreans. Main cop and scientist lady roll down a hill right into the mud. And they got a predator scene going on covering the mud. Now this is the whole, they might think you're rocks. Like, the pig can't see them. Okay? And a snake comes down main cop's shirt and then bites the pig in the nose. And then we don't see it, but the Duck Woo, whatever his name is, the boy comes over and gets eaten in a deleted scene. Duck Goo gets eaten in a deleted scene. Now we're running to a train tunnel. And then they get on one of those little like hand car things that I've always wanted to use. And here comes Big Chungus right behind him. And he's freaking ramming them.
Well,
and they're going faster and faster. They're going all the way to this little warehouse, and they're about to run into this like thing of debris. And the scientist lady's about to get her face impaled. But I'm like, you could have just moved to the side.
That's true.
You're not like strapped in.
That's true.
But whatever, it's fine. They're hiding. They're running around in this place. They're getting chased around. We got a big drooly boy pig drooling on them. Every time they hide somewhere, the baby pig narcs on them. Like, I'm down here, Dad. And they end up climbing a ladder. They get to the top of the place. And I'm like, you guys could just stay up there. But then they're like, no, it's just going to wait for us. Like, good. Just wait. Chill. You got a pig to eat. You're fine.
But they're here to kill the pig. They can't just sit up there and kumbaya.
No, they were just distracted.
They're on a mission.
They need help to show up.
Daniel, the first time you watch this, how do you think they're going to kill this pig?
I don't know. I think I was drunk in the basement.
That's some of our best times.
That's great. Because I'm watching this going, wait, we've just left the forest? I thought we were going to do the trap. No, okay, now we're in a mine. I'm like, okay, so here's what they're going to do. They're going to lure it in, and then they're going to collapse the tunnel, and then it'll just be stuck in there. And like, oh no, it just followed them in. I'm like, okay.
Well, I thought that, they're in this mining place. D&D. Not D&D. They're going to play D&D with it, and they're going to get it. They're going to get it to die.
Roll so high on their persuasion check.
They're going to convince it to kill itself, yeah.
No, to join them.
Oh.
Join them. Oh. Animal handling.
You're the new police chief.
But that's not what happens. We cut back to town, and the captain's like, I stood up against the beast. Such a brave captain. And I think Park shows up on his moped and drives it right into the building. And they're all but they got SWAT there. They're going to go show up and help them out at some point.
Right, but then they have to go up the mountain. They're never going to get there in time.
That's going to be so hard. We decide the elevator is
every single person getting out of this truck falls down.
Yeah, they do. Nobody falls like the Koreans.
They just keep falling as the scene is happening around them.
That gear is uncomfortable, okay? It's hard to stand in. The elevator is the new drop trap. Okay. Well, won't I be down there too? Just jump out at the last minute.
You'll get blown to safety.
Yeah. Now, I'm thinking, shouldn't we have waited for her to get into position before I go down there as bait? Because I don't want to have to wait. But they don't do that. They split up at the same time. She gave him a helmet. It's like, here, go ahead, get down there. He slides down the big pipe, smashes him in the ass again.
His nuts.
I told you, they've slid up to safety, about his belly button area.
Why didn't his butt do that?
Because that would have been if he went down backwards. Butt would have gone up into safety.
Huh.
Then it would have got all nuts. He's down there, he chucks the helmet at the pig, he's running around. He throws the pig into the elevator shaft. He's like, there's your baby. The pig stops, stares at him. He's like, oh, I'm going to get your ass. And then the baby pig's like, ah! And he's like, ooh, but I'm going to get your ass. And the baby pig's like, ah! And then he's like, all right, but I'm a good dad. I'm going to go get my baby. Okay, baby comes before vengeance. Okay,
and
I'm a good father. Maybe you can learn something. I'm going to get your ass. Goes in there, drops the elevator on his ass, breaks his legs. It's all sad.
Oh, it's like I'm a parent who's gonna have to be on like Medicare or Social Security or something. This ain't good.
This ain't good. Poor hero, good dad pig. And the baby pig sits there and watches his father slowly die. And it's like it's gonna be bigger and stronger and more vengeful. Mm-hmm. This makes me sad every time. And then he tells the scientist lady, he's like, for the record, I caught the boar. Like, oh, but like she stops him from killing it, but then she's like, oh, we should put it out of its misery. He's like, that's what he was going to do. But maybe not with the dynamite, because who owns this building? You know, let's cause more damage, I guess. Like, it's got a short wick, lights it, like, oh shit, throws it. They barely get out of the explosion in time. They're running. They didn't really think that through either. Unnecessary property damage. He's like, well, okay. He wakes up. He has a promotion and a sweet baby boy. Pigman! It's a Pigman baby! And it's like, oh, and the nurse in this whole scene is not amused. But it's a nightmare. It's fine.
This would have been better
like,
if it wasn't a nightmare and they played this prank on him.
That's what Kim was like, are they pranking him?
Agreed.
That would have been hilarious.
Like, I wanted this. When I saw this happening, I'm like, this is what I wanted to happen. But I'm like, I wanted it to be a dream that he woke up to. But your idea of, oh no, they're actually punking his ass, that's better.
Punked his ass. Yeah.
Weirder.
Yeah.
Yeah, weirder.
It's fine.
Or if his wife actually gave birth to a pig.
So he wakes up for real this time, and he's surrounded by all his friends and whatnot instead of medical workers, which is an odd choice. And he asks the detective, oh, you getting that promotion for me? Sorry, dog. It's not a murder case. I couldn't do anything about it.
But...
Well, let's all go get this cleaned up. It's my day off, sir. And then we see a sweet baby pig standing in the woods, and then it does like a grimace. And it's like, wait, she lost the pig? She went back in and collected the pig. How'd she lose the pig?
She let the pig go.
Yeah, well, then we get goofy-ass credits. Or there could
just be another pig.
Yeah.
There could be more pigs.
And it's all...
We get some Oh, it's a Kill Bill pig.
Oh my god. Pig with samurai sword fighting.
Yes. Adorable. It's my day off, sir. We get those goofy-ass credits. Detective pulls out a satchel corn. Grandpa does a little wink. Turns out, after credits, Hunter Man survived. He's all strung up in a shed in a diaper. He was captured by the witch. Who are you, ma'am? I said, call me mommy. Mommy! 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 I was like, he could be into this. He could be. And I'm like, this is such a good movie. And then I would go and I watch all the deleted scenes, and I tell you about the underwear and the leg. I tell you about Duck Goo commanding the pig after the snake bite and it gets eaten. Those are the most important ones. Fantastic film. Best Korean film ever made. Perfect companion piece. You watch The Wailing, and then you watch this so you don't feel dead inside.
It's the same town.
Same town. Same town. It's so good. Great movie. Hey, Daniel, did you like this movie?
No. I loved it.
Did you love this movie?
I loved it.
Oh,
Hey, Ryan, did you like this movie?
That's a complicated answer.
Is it complicated because we're here?
No, it's because there are parts where you're like, this is so fun, but there were parts where I'm like, I'm just gonna go do something else and come back in 5 minutes and hope this has gotten better. Attention
span of a goldfish.
It's 2 hours, Kenny.
I agree with Michael Rooker. Okay, talk about how you kids can't even understand and handle real cinema anymore. That's Western is going to be seen as a big deal later that I was just saying that Kevin Costner put all his money into. That's real cinema, and your attention span just can't handle it because you're all gotta go fast. No, man, you're not Sonic. Okay, sit down, take a breath, and enjoy the
Ryan
ride.
Fucking watch this on a phone too in a bathroom.
Probably phone in the bathroom while he's tapping his foot. Piece of shit. Hey, it was a great movie. Go watch this movie. Watch any other Korean movie. Any other movie. Go watch Chawz, Predator, Aliens, Jurassic Park. Any of them. This is gonna be better than all of them. But if you can go watch those too.
Have you seen Razorback?
Yes, I've seen Razorback. I've seen the Australian Pig movie, you dumb son of a bitch.
Do you think it's better than this movie?
No, I just said there's no pig movie gonna be better than this movie.
I haven't seen that movie, but I'd be willing to bet that not a single Korean falls down a hill in it.
There's no... Actually... But there is a scene where, like, a animal pees on someone's head. No, someone throws up on someone's head.
Classic.
Yeah,
you could go watch other killer pig movies. Other big creature movies are fun, too. But more importantly... Well. As always, I've been I've also been mine. Horribly disappointed in Ryan, as always, host Kenny. We were hoping he'd come back from vacation a better man, and somehow he got worse. And the pig was the hero. Good dad pig didn't deserve what he got. Kenny. Did I say my name? It's Kenny.
I'm your little slam pig, Daniel.
I'm the one who's slitting that slam pig's throat.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nobody falls.
There was no consistent tone in this one.
Oh, your mom has no tone. Nobody falls like the Koreans, Ryan. Nobody.
I'm sorry, I should have said I'm hiding behind an umbrella so your rage can't find me now, Ryan.
I'll find your ass and I'll tusk it.